Hello, Life Groups. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Now, this past weekend, we talked about integrity, and it's something that I have struggled with in the past, and maybe you can relate as well. But if we're honest, it's really easy to assume or to think that we'd always make the right decisions or we'd always do the right thing. But when we're faced with making that decision, especially if that decision is going to cost us something, it's really more challenging in the moment, isn't it? Now, in the message, we talked about just a really simple definition of what integrity is. At its baseline level, integrity is when your behaviors match your beliefs. Now, that doesn't mean that we're always going to be perfect or that we're not going to make mistakes, because if that were the case, this whole talk really wouldn't be necessary anyway. But what we're looking for in a life of integrity is what we might call an integrated life. A life that isn't compartmentalized or segmented, but a life that is completely and holistically centered around Jesus. We want Jesus to direct all the areas of our lives. Now, we also discussed the impact that integrity, or a lack thereof, and how it might affect our relationships. Because remember, the health of our relationships is based on our integrity, not our infallibility. Again, we're going to make mistakes. That's going to happen. That's part of the human condition. But our relationships are based on our integrity and not our infallibility. We also talked about that trust is something that is incredibly easy to break, but it's something that's incredibly difficult to rebuild. Now, in just a moment, there will be some questions here on the screen for your group to discuss together. And I'm not asking you to reveal your deepest and darkest secrets, but I do believe that it's important to take an inventory of our lives and the areas of our lives that we need to realign with Jesus. I know I have those moments, and I think maybe the same could be said for you. Maybe it's thinking about where you're most defensive, or where are there areas in your life that you don't want others to know about, or maybe you're one of those people that you criticize others. Whatever it might be, I would encourage you and challenge you to pray the same prayer that David prayed in Psalm 139. Search me, God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. See if there are any offensive ways in me, and lead me in the ways everlasting. Amen. Hey, have a great group. Have a great discussion. Looking forward to seeing you again next week.